Good morning, Miss. I'm Moon. Today I will present the key point for my coursework 2 case study on IFRS fair value measurement, focusing especially on the current issue of IFRS 13 and also the challenge faced by the commodity trading sectors. So the IFRS 13 provides a consistent and market-based framework for determining the fair value, and it also introduced the fair value hierarchy, which classify input into level 1, level 2, and also level 3. And level 3 is the most judgment-based category, and it is also area where most of the issue and challenge occur, especially in industry like commodity trading. Then I will talk about the current issue of IFRS 13 fair value. This section presents the main issue and practical limitation in applying IFRS 13 fair value measurement. So the first issue related to the high reliance on level 3 unobservable input. Many assets, especially long-term contracts, do not have active market or observable price. So this forces companies to use internally developed model with assumptions such as discount rate, growth rate, and long-term commodity price forecast. So because this assumption cannot be directly verified, the reliability of level 3 fair value becomes uncertainty. So different firms may choose different consumption, and this action will lead to inconsistent valuation across the industry. Then the next issue is difficulty verifying the valuation model. The second major issue is difficulty in verifying internal valuation model. So IFRS 13 allows entity to use model-based valuation when market data is available. So however, each company may design its own proprietary model. Auditors often struggle to validate this model because the inputs are subjective. This increases the risk of mark-to-model bias, where valuation reflect management expectation rather than true market condition. Then the next issue is many level 3 disclosures are still too high level. Companies sometimes provide only general description of their valuation technique without giving detailed numerical input. So this action will prevent investors from understanding how fair value was calculated and how sensitive it is to change in the key assumption. So as a result, users cannot properly assess valuation uncertainty or compare valuation across companies. Then the fourth issue is reduced reliability during market stress. IFRS 13 fair value become less reliable during period of market volatility or stress, and in such condition, the availability of market data drop, liquidity weakens, and also forward curve may collapse. Use this situation, level 3 valuation can fluctuate significantly. This will reduce the comparability and increase the uncertainty for investors and lenders. Then the last issue is comparability problem across entity. IFRS 13 gives principle, but companies still have flexibility in choosing valuation technique and assumption. This leads to comparability problem where similar assets can have different fair value simply because companies use different model or input. So this action will reduce the usefulness of fair value information across the industry. Then another issue is limited transparency on model governance. A further issue is a lack of detailed disclosure on model governance. Entities seldom explain how valuation models are valid, how often back testing is done, or whether independent committees oversee the process. Because the investor cannot judge how robust these models are, so confidence in level 3 valuation remain limited. Next, I will present the main challenge faced by the commodity trading sectors when applying IFRS 13. The first challenge is extreme price volatility. Commodity prices such as oil, gas, and metal are extremely volatile. Even small change in assumption can cause large movement in fair value, and this will make level 3 valuation in the commodity sector unstable and difficult to predict. Then the next one is long-term forward curve. Many commodity contracts extend to 10 to 20 years. However, observable forward price usually exists only for the short term. So beyond the horizon, company must extrapolate the long-term curve, and this introduces significant estimation uncertainty and increase the reliance on level 3 input. Then the third challenge is liquidity and inactive market. Long-term commodity positions often have low liquidity. There may be no active market to support valuation. This makes fair value heavily dependent on the internal assumption and increase the risk of valuation inaccuracy. Then the next challenge is complex derivative structure. Commodity trading frequently involves complex derivatives which embed the feature. This requires advanced modeling of volatility, correlation, and also credit risk. Such complexity increases the level 3 usage and creates additional risk of modeling error. And the last challenge is the investor and the lender confidence. When level 3 assets form a large part of the balance sheet, investor confidence can decrease. So lender may also become cautious, especially during market stress. This impacts the company access to financing and increase the perceived risk. So in conclusion, IFRS 13 provides a strong foundation for fair value measurement and improve the consistency across industry. However, significant issues remain, especially for the level 3 valuation. This issue become even more challenging in the commodity trading sector due to price volatility, long-term contract, and also illiquid market and complex derivative. So overall, enhance the disclosure, stronger governance, and better model validation are essentials to improve the transparency and user confidence in the fair value reporting. Thank you.